YouTube video in a couple years. Super excited for this. We have a week's worth of Hyrox training. I am currently 2 weeks out from my first solo Hyrox event in Houston, Texas. I am beyond excited. We have a very busy week of training, busy week of work, so it should be very fun. It's about 5 p.m. on Monday, and I did not do my morning session this morning because I did not get a good amount of sleep last night, so I tried to sleep as much as I could this morning. So we have a double training session tonight. I am about to eat and get ready for a run that I have. I'm supposed to be doing it on the track, but I'm probably just gonna run in the city and on the trail because I don't really have time to go to and from the track today. But we're gonna go ahead and knock that out and hopefully have a really good run. Hopefully beat the darkness too. It's getting kind of dark outside already, so I gotta get going. And then we'll have a bike session after that, which I'll chat to you guys more about on the bike, about updates and really this whole Hyrox training. I really wanna take you through what a week looks like to train for a solo Hyrox because it's a lot, and I did not know that it took this amount of training, this much of training to like actually compete in a Hyrox. It's a crazy amount of cardio, not gonna lie. I mean, I'll go through kind of like the pros and cons of my different training structure and styles because I'm working with a really, really good coach and he's absolutely murdering me. So I think it's gonna be super insightful for you guys. So sit back, relax, and let's go start the week. All right, we got the run started. I drastically underestimated how long this workout was gonna be. Turns out we get like 10 miles today, hour and a half of running. I definitely undercalculated how much nutrition I needed because I'm already kind of hungry. But it should be fun. We have 800s and 400s in downtown Dallas, which I've never tried before, so it should be a good time. Let's get it going. 800 done at an AK pace. You might be like, oh Zach, what's your AK pace? I don't know, faster than normal. I guess it should be my Hyrox race pace. We're probably around there, like try to shoot for 730, 720-ish area. Now we got 8 400s at my 5K pace. All right, let's knock these out. Just a wee bit windy here for the last interval. Run done. Honestly felt pretty solid. Now I'm going to jump on the computer for like 10 minutes, knock out some tasks and get back to some people on Slack while I drink some hydration and probably chug some honey because I'm not even going to shower or change. Man, I look like a ghost right now. I'm just gonna knock out some work, sweaty, and then head downstairs and hop on the bike for about 45 minutes and then get some more work done on my phone and just knock that out because the bike is pretty boring for me. All right, so for electrolytes, I'm actually going to try out some new ones. Got sent this over from one of our partners, Gorilla Mind. I've never tried this before, so super excited to give it a go. Some Gorilla hydration. Shout out Nate and the Gorilla Mind team. Pour this in. This flavor is cherry blackout. Might even do 2 of these actually. First time trying it. Tastes pretty money. And I definitely need as much sodium as I can. This stick pack has 750 milligrams of sodium, along with all the other good electrolytes. So should get me through this bike session. Okay, on the bike, 45 minutes of zone 2, just non-stop fun. No, the bike is just so boring for me. I respond to Slack messages, emails, do everything I can to distract myself. Just zone 2 stuff, nothing crazy, but I'm doing a lot of it because I'm working through some knee pain and injury. So my coach, the hybrid raccoon, Dylan Scott, shout out Dylan Scott, been coaching me for the past like 2.5 months. Got me doing a lot of bike work. So I'm staying off my legs and pounding the pavement a little bit less. So only running about 3-4 times a week, and I'm biking like four times a week, at least 45 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes or 75 minutes a day, which you'll see later in the week. So a lot of bike work, which I'm not really used to, but it has helped with my knee a little bit. My knee hasn't gotten a lot worse, kind of stayed the same, and that's with volume increasing, so I guess that's a dub. But that's why I'm doing a lot of bike work. Normally, I would probably be doing a lot more running, less bike. All right, just wrapped up work for Tuesday afternoon. So now we're going to head on over to the gym. We have a upper body day followed by, I think, an hour and 15 minutes of bike. Upper body lift is going to be mainly chest and back, I think with a little bit of shoulder focus. Okay, so for today's lift, we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up on the row erg. Just easy pace to get the body nice and lubed up. And then we're gonna go into a heavy set of incline bench, and then we'll do 3 sets of 8 on incline bench, and then we'll be doing some barbell push press, barbell rows, some more back work. And then at the end, we're gonna be doing a 10-minute, every minute on the minute, 14 dumbbell push press. So should be fun. Honestly, we can knock this out pretty quick, and then we gotta jump on the bike for an hour and 15 minutes back at the apartment. So should be fun, should be pretty easy. Oh my gosh, never mind. I just saw that I'm supposed to do a 30-minute easy run after that too. All right, shout out my coach, snuck in another run. I normally don't have runs, but maybe because we're 2 weeks out, we got another run. So we have a long day of upper body workout. We gotta do 75 minutes on the bike, and then we have to do 30 minutes of running. So it should be a long day's work. This is why I normally split it up between morning and PM lifts, but this week work has been crazy and my sleep has been terrible. So I've been trying to give myself at least like 6-7 hours of sleep, and then just been stacking my 2-3 hours of workouts for late afternoon, night before I go hop back on my computer before I go to bed. So, but yeah, got a big stack of workouts tonight. So I'm going to chuck this jacket on, get on over to the gym, knock out our upper body day, and then we'll have good amount of cardio to do after. All right, I'll catch y'all at the gym. Lift done. Took about an hour, just under an hour in the apartment dungeon gym, doing some treadmill miles for my 30-minute easy run, just to save some time. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be doing this run outside in the city. Been working through knee pain really this entire prep, ever since probably a month before my marathon last year. Been having knee pain. Got an MRI, they said it was a bone bruise, and really the protocol for that was to just take time off, and I had already signed up for this race, so that wasn't gonna happen. So I'm really just trying to monitor the pain and be smart. That's why I'm doing a lot of bike work. Thankfully, it hasn't gotten really bad or worse these past couple weeks, and I've really just accepted that with these next 2 weeks of prep. I've talked to my coach. I'm just gonna eat the pain, eat the training, to try to just go as fast as I can go, and then we'll see how it goes, see how I do, and then from there we'll see, honestly, if I take time off, if I restructure my training to get my knee better for long-term health, which is obviously the smart decision. Obviously just doing this for fun, it's not my career, but I love it and it keeps me sane. So we'll see honestly what the plan is long-term. But right now it's like at a moderate pain level, something that I'm just trying to manage, not get worse, so I don't have a lot of long-term side effects. Just something I'm working through and just really sucking up these last 2 weeks of training so I can fly as fast as I can come race day. Wrapping up the bike, got about 12 minutes left, and Now we're 3 minutes into this thing. I'm just thinking right now, I'm super excited to go do solos for Hyrox. Had a lot of fun doing my duo with Canon. I think it was in November of last year. So good. Was that 5 months ago? Didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into. Kind of just ripped it for fun, and definitely left too much in the tank on runs. Just know definitely gonna push a lot harder. Have a goal time in my head, but really my A goal is to finish those wall balls and run across the finish line with just absolutely nothing left in me. So that's really my primary goal. Super excited to just lay it out there. When I'm doing my interval runs in my workouts, I just have like this flying mentality to just redline, which is scary, but I just know I need to leave everything out there because I was just a little bit annoyed last race, having just a little bit too much in the tank. Looking at my times and just know I felt a lot better than what my time reflected. So super excited just to leave it all out there, and it should just be an entirely different experience from doubles, because doubles is like, I don't know, we just kind of got it fun doing it with a friend. But when we got there, we saw solos, and obviously you have to do double the amount of exercise than it is for doubles. So it's gonna be a really big test. I'm prepped for it. Been going pretty hard, doing these 1 to 3 hours of cardio a day, different styles and types of workouts. So should be a blast. Excited to leave it all out there. Yeah, this is just what I'm thinking about for 75 minutes on the bike right now. Haven't really watched anything. Literally just been staring at this wall right here because there's a Peloton and I don't have a Peloton subscription. So just kind of vibing, staring at this wall, honestly visualizing the race. So kind of weird to say that out loud, but honestly, that's kind of what I've been doing. And time has actually flown by this time for a change. So, yep, that's the workout. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Just wrapped up my last call for the night, so I'm going to pause work and make some food. Just a quick sourdough, banana, peanut butter, and honey, so I can be somewhat fueled for today's session. I have leg day, and my leg day is going to be pretty unimpressive just because of my knee, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to do as much squatting as I can. I'm gonna probably do mainly hamstring stuff. I think I have some trap bar deadlifts programmed, and then like a mini circuit at the end with hand release push-ups and wall balls. So I'll try to film what I can. The gym is crazy busy when I go at this time, so definitely my fault for going right now, but it's just been a busy day. So I'm gonna record what I can in the gym, and then I'll see you back on the bike for an hour of zone 2 cardio after leg day. As you can tell, I'm a beginner at all this. I'm really just trying to learn the ins and outs of this sport. It's just like, it's so new and it's so fun. That's kind of what drew me, honestly, to Hyrox. It's so new, and it's kind of cool to see all the hype that is being generated behind the sport. I don't think it's for nothing, honestly. Like, I think there's a good reason behind it. The one event that I went to was awesome, and the atmosphere was electric, and I think they should have hype behind it. I think all movement and like awareness behind bettering yourself in like a physical sport, whether that be running or Hyrox, call it a trend if you want to call it a trend, but I think the more people involved in that, like the better, right? But I'm honestly definitely a beginner at this. That's why I have a coach, and I'm just trying to absorb as much information as possible. But I hope you can kind of see through the lens of a beginner what it's like to train for Hyrox, because I'm just figuring it out as I go. I'm trying to have fun as I go along. So, yeah. Lift done, 60 minutes of bike done. Wasn't pretty, knee hurt, but got it out of the way. Now we're gonna rest up, eat, because we got a 45-minute easy run tomorrow morning. Now we're just walking back home. And this is one thing I do love about living in the city, is my 5-minute walk commute to and from the gym. Definitely saving me time. Thursday today. I think I ended my last clip yesterday talking about waking up and going on a 45-minute easy run this morning. That did not go as planned. I just overdid it yesterday, I think, during my leg session, and I just woke up with like some pretty bad pain in my knee that's been bothering me this entire prep. And I don't want this first video to just be a entire complaining session about my knee being injured, but kind of just the reality of my training right now. So could not go on that run. What we're gonna do instead is we have a erg session today, so we're gonna be doing a lot of rowing and ski work. I think we have like 2 20-minute blocks with a warm-up and like a cool down at the end. And then instead of a 45-minute run, we are going to do a 45-minute arc trainer session, I think it's called. It's pretty much like an elliptical. It's like a cooler word for just doing your cardio on an elliptical. Some erg work today, so gonna get some good, at least, good zone 2, zone 3 work, and then going to hop on the elliptical for about 45 minutes after. So should be good, should knock it out, and hopefully it shouldn't bother my knee too much, but I was having a lot of pain last night and then this morning just kind of moving around. I'm also gonna have some intra carbs. I'm trying out this new company called Tailwind. I just bought this at the running store when I got my shoes because I want to try some new intra carb powders and brands. Honestly, since doing like bodybuilding style training and having carbs for like pumps and making sure you're full, but now making sure that I am extremely fueled and just pretty much have fuel in the tank to keep going. And then this also has a lot of sodium and electrolytes too as well. So we're gonna try this from Tailwind. This is the Mandarin flavor. So let's see how it does. It's 50 grams of carbs and 630 milligrams of sodium with some other electrolytes too as well. So let's see how it goes. Right now, so I'm nice and gel so I can get to this next section. No, definitely not eating today. Arc trainer done. Actually not bad of a workout, but it's pretty impossible to feel cool on that. Yeah, look at this thing. Probably a little zone 2 on this. Look at it's cool if I'm doing it outside. It does feel pretty good on your knee though, I would say. If I did have knee problems, or if I do have knee problems, maybe I'll just do full marathon prep on that thing in the future. Alrighty, it is now Friday afternoon, or I guess it's about 5 o'clock. Just wrapped up work, had a busy day, shot with Rob for a bunch of TVG stuff, onboarded 2 new clients, and just did a bunch of busy work that I knocked out before the weekend. So really good day, really busy, and we only have one workout today. It's just 75 minutes of zone 2 bike. My Fridays on this entire prep have been like my easy day because my big workouts, my huge Hyrox workouts, whatever you want to call it, my biggest efforts, I guess you could say, are on Saturday mornings. So those are meant to like mimic the Hyrox, the race, and we want to be as prepped and recovered as possible for those. So we just have 75 minutes on the bike for Fridays today. So going to eat a little bit just so I can fuel up for that. I was feeling really hungry and under fueled during my workouts yesterday, and that's just totally my fault because during the day I don't think about eating, honestly. And that's something I definitely need to work on because I'm definitely under fueling for a lot of my workouts, which will lead to poor performance. I'm just gonna respond to Slack, maybe watch a few YouTube videos on the bike to get it over with, and then rest and recover because I do have a big effort tomorrow, and that's really my last big workout before the actual Hyrox because I'll be a week out tomorrow. And it's a lot of running, so this will really test to see if my legs and my knee are gonna be good because I'm kind of just gonna send it no matter the consequences, to be honest. It's probably not the smartest, but that's just kind of where my head's at and what I'm planning on doing. All right, enough yapping. I'm going to eat and then let's go hop on the bike. Now, although I don't love the bike as much as I do running, I will say I am grateful for it because I think it is cool how you can do all these different like zone 2 type of styles of trainings and still get like pretty close to the same effect on your cardiovascular health. That's not scientifically proven, that's just how I feel. Like kind of what I'm doing right now, doing all the zone 2 work, biking, hopefully to get faster running because I can't run right now. So just during my, I'm more minute 40 right now of my bike. Having a good session now though. Gonna wrap it up and then we'll rest for our long run and effort tomorrow. Saturday Hyrox session done. Unfortunately, I did have to modify it a good bit. I did my warm-up mile and I could immediately tell that my leg was gonna have it. So instead of just walking out of there, I tried to do what I could. So I did some sled pushes and sled pulls and ski erg. Those are about the 3 exercises that I feel the least amount of pain. And I did want to test out my shoes too, doing the sled work, because I've just seen horror stories of people getting new shoes and then just slipping out of their shoes once it comes to competition day. So definitely did not want that to happen to me. Honestly, like, super frustrating. I'm probably gonna take off the entire next week because I'm 7 days off of competition. I'm gonna take off the entire next week of running, which is horrible because that's like way over 50% of what the actual competition is. But I'm pretty confident in my ability to go fast right now. I just need to be healthy. So healthier I am, the faster I'll be. So I'm gonna have to not be an idiot this next week and actually stay off my feet and stop running. I just remembered I didn't even say what the workout was actually supposed to be, because I was pretty pumped for this. It was supposed to be a 60-minute run, pretty much as fast as you can, max distance, and then every 4 minutes on the minute, you'll do 10 devil's press with, I think it was 30-pound dumbbells. I've never done a devil's press before, so I was doing it during my warm-up. They felt good, but I just couldn't run. And then the running mixed with like kind of like the burpee, you do like kind of like a burpee in devil's press, it did not feel good on my leg and my knee. So I think it was just safe to kind of call it quits, scrap it. I didn't even record that portion of my workout on my watch. I felt sorry for myself, so I made myself do 100 unbroken wall balls at the end to gas myself. And we have no lift tomorrow. Tomorrow is my designated full rest day. So that'll wrap up the first video on my channel and the week of training. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm super excited to document just you know, the journey of my training, Hyrox, what I get into endurance wise, alongside building the business with TBG and the guys. So super excited. I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned and have a good day.